On the top of the page, it says on page 79, practice all these speed studies as written and with a dotted 8/16 rhythm. Also play with and out without repeats. What I will do now is that I'll play the first exercise on page 79 with a dotted 8/16. Okay? So you get that feel of it. But before you even do that, you should be doing everything with even eighth notes. This is just to show you how it would go if you wanted to practice it with dotted 8/16. With the measure rest in between each of the repeats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Two, three, four. 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 Why practice it with the dotted 8/16? You're actually practicing going faster between two notes. And that, so if you can do it, you're getting more control. You're practicing control. But for exercise 2, we're going to do it with straight eighth notes. At the top of the page, it says also play them with and without repeats. We're going to play this exercise without the repeats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, it's not just how fast you pick. It also has a lot to do with the left hand. So it's the coordination between the right and the left hand. If it's not coming out cleanly, the notes are not coming out cleanly, maybe it's because the left hand is not working as quickly as it should be. After the exercises on page 78, I mentioned to watch out for your left hand and not to have practice it too much so you don't hurt your left hand. Let me just say something about the right hand. Make sure when you're playing these with alternate picking that you're using your wrist. According to the person that's playing, the amount of forearm that you use may differ. But the main thing is to make sure that the wrist is is being used in this other than just the forearm. I try to play with the same technique whether I'm playing chords or single notes. If I'm playing with a wrist motion with playing chords, I'm playing with a wrist motion playing single notes. The same technique. And that way I get more control of the same technique. So I'm playing all, look at my, I'm not going like this. I'm moving my forearm a little so I can navigate across the strings. But when I'm doing tremolo or 16th notes, it's mostly wrist. It's not, if I do with my forearm, I'm starting to feel tension up on my shoulder and I'm tightening up. So I try and keep a loose wrist. And I try as much as possible to keep keep a relaxed grip on with my right hand on the pick. I'm not choking the pick. I'm letting it move around I'm not like squeezing the pick. I'm lightly holding it. I've read, and Bill used to say, hold it just enough so you don't drop it. Well, sometimes I drop it. So I'm just trying to hold it just enough so I'm relaxed and I don't tense up.